Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's football talk show. Of course, this is your favorite EO Football Talk, where we give you very distinctive, clear analysis on football. Okay, so yesterday we had some intriguing games: Chelsea versus Leeds United, West Ham versus Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur versus Newcastle United, and we saw some very fascinating results all across the English league yesterday because of course today we have games lined up. We have Aston Villa versus Brighton, we have Crystal Palace versus Burnley, we have Manchester City versus Fulham, we also have Sunderland versus Liverpool. Of course, I will just delve into my predictions for today. Aston Villa versus Brighton, it's going to be a tough game, but I just feel Aston Villa is going to win. Um, Crystal Palace versus Burnley. Crystal Palace is going to be an easy one, except football wants to be football. Just like I said yesterday, nobody expected Leeds United to come out with a point at Stamford Bridge, even after they've gone 2 goals down. Yesterday also, Manchester United have been enjoying a 4 game winning streak. They were supposed to make it 5 in a row, but of course, football happens to them, and they ended up getting just a point. So going on with the predictions for tonight, I think Manchester City is going to win Fulham. Remember the game against Fulham, the last time they met, it was I think 5-4. Our own Nigerian boy Chukwueze came in and scored twice. A high scoring game. Today, most probably, is going to be a high scoring game too. Sunderland versus Liverpool. Liverpool really very bad, although they are still close to the top four. But I feel they might not get a win against Sunderland because Sunderland, of course, have an excellent home record. They've not lost any home game this season at the Stadium of Light. So that's going to be an interesting night. That's going to be an interesting match to watch. Also across the globe in Scotland, we have the Scottish Premier League, which is going on. Of course, Celtic is fumbling. Hearts couldn't get a win. So Celtic and Rangers will have the opportunity to close the gap. Um, Today. Then in the German Bundesliga, I think they have the DFB Pokal Cup between Bayern Munich and RB Leipzig. That's like the semi-final. In the Copa del Rey, we have Real Sociedad versus Atletico Bilbao. Atletico Bilbao being at home. It's going to be a dicey game anyway. I just feel that I fancy that game to end in a draw. In a draw, I fancy Bayern Munich winning, getting a win over RB Leipzig. So that's about that for today. Of course, football is everywhere. Football is massive. Football is a global phenomenon. So if we want to stay put in discussing all the games today, we might not actually live here. We might just have a very long show, which might not be interesting to some of us. So these are the picks we have for today. Of course, stay tuned. We will always give you football updates. We will always give you football content. Just what we want from you is to hit the follow button, like our videos, comment on our videos, and we promise to do more.